Hello, today I want to show you how to revolutionize your Java project by using Enumerablejava. I prepared this little example test case for you, which is about a function capitalize, or actually method capitalize, that takes a string array of words and capitalizes each element of the string array and returns a string array of these capitalized words. Being a proper TDDer, I actually specified the test case up front. So we call capitalize on this string array and we expect that string array back. That's fair enough. So we run that test case. It's of course red because nothing happens. So what would the idiomatic Java solution to this problem look like? Something like this, I guess. First we create a new string array that takes the capitalized words then we go over each element and actually call the function we want to call. We just capitalize on each element, then return the transformed array. All good and true. Now run the test. Yippee, it's green. Okay, that's all good, but it looks so imperative. So how could we get to a more functional style solution to this problem? I'd like to use something I call the Christmas approach to software development, which essentially is I would write the solution as I would like to write it. So I just say like, actually I want to return something here that collects words So something like this is all I want to write, because that mapping should be expressed by collect, and all I want to give you here is the expression I want to be applied to each element of words. So this is actually not compiling as Java code at the moment, but it almost is. So how about introducing a field for s? Now it almost compiles. We could introduce that function. But hang on, normally in Java, this expression will be evaluated before the function gets called. So we need to mark this as something we want to pass in and evaluate it later. So this is similar to quoting in Lisp. We could just invent like a function name for that, or actually in the true spirit of functional programming, we might use lambda for it, because that's how functional programming works. So we'll say like this lambda expression is actually to be passed into the collect method. And to show you that this would actually compile, I'll create a lambda function. And now I could also method collect. So this is actually compiling Java code. The only problem is it doesn't work and it's not very flexible. But this is where Enumerable.java comes to the rescue. First of all, we've got to get Enumerable.jar onto our class path. So I open the project folder and I already downloaded the jar file from the internet, put it into my project folder, and go back into my IDE. And now we can actually start deleting all this stuff. We can see, oh, the lambda is red again. Do an Alt Enter and do a static import. And actually we need this lambda. And now we need to import collect. And now we need to get enumerable arrays, because this is an array. So enumerable works on arrays as well as on lists, which is quite nice, and it works on arrays and lists of primitives or of proper object types. Now this doesn't work for similar reasons that you can't just convert lists into arrays, because we need to pass in that type that we expect back, which would be a string array. Now there's one more thing we need to do. We actually need to tell the lambda what the parameter is. So we introduce this s here, saying like s maps to string u to the capitalized S. And we also made this one static, and we can now annotate it to tell Enumerablejava that this is actually a lambda parameter. So annotation goes there. So it does all compile, so let's see if it runs. So run that test case. Oh no, it doesn't. So what does it tell? It says lambda weaving not enabled exception. Please start the JVM with Java agent numeral agent.jar. We can do that. So what we do is we edit the configurations. We go to edit defaults because we want to change it once and for all. We say Java agent lib enumerable agent jar. Okay. Now we want to apply that to this configuration, so we delete the configuration, so it's going to create a new one using the defaults. So if we shift to 10 this one, it's green. It's working. So that was all we needed to do to get proper closures in Java. Thank you very much. Now it's all up to you. Go and download Enumerablejava and revolutionize your project.